Wednesday, January the 6th, is the anniversary of the formation of the Iraqi army, established less than a century ago following the disintegration of the Ottoman Empire. While this day is a national holiday for all Iraqis, many here in the Kurdistan region resent the celebration of a force they see as their historical enemy. Others, however, believe bygones are best left bygones, and that embracing the Iraqi army holiday as a day of national unity is one way to move beyond the troubled past relations.
For me, Iraq's army means Saddam's army, a military which used iron and fire in oppressing us, the Kurds. I still remember Anfal, and those days when thousands of us were buried alive together in mass graves by this army.
We as Kurds are part of Iraq. Whether we like it or not, we should be equally part of both its sad and happy days. It is not only we who have suffered under the Iraqi army, the Shia suffered too, and now everything has changed, the army is new too, so I don't see any problem with celebrating this day.
The Iraqi army has been called an occupying army by some, and calls have been made for a new date to replace January the 6th to reflect the new chapter in the army's history.
This anniversary dates back to the era of the British mandate in Iraq. In the beginning of 1920s, the British created an army loyal to themselves, and it was used against all those who stood against the British occupation, including the Kurds. So we should choose a new date for a new Iraqi army.
The Kurds were subject to brutal attacks by the Iraqi army under Saddam Hussein. The most serious attack was the chemical bombardment of Halabja, a Kurdish town near the Iranian border, in which about 5,000 Kurdish civilians perished. The Iraqi army is a sensitive subject for many Kurds who remember all too clearly the atrocities committed under Saddam Hussein. And as a unified Iraq tries to move on from that troubled past, the celebration of the army's formation appears to now be just one more obstacle to overcome. Christopher O'Connell, PressTV, Erbil.